What's up, everyone? I'm back. Someone at work told me to do something called a Enneagram. Don't know how you pronounce it, but it's one of those things where it's like a personality quiz where it asks you a bunch of questions and you kind of answer it on a scale of accurate or inaccurate. And I thought I'd try it out. I've done these things before where some of them can be really quite long. So I've done it before, and I don't know, like, kind of is accurate, not really, I don't know. But this one I just did it, and it was funny because this one probably took 3 minutes to do. And then at the end they give you like a report, and then it's like a full-on 19-page report, and then but you got to buy it. So then I thought to myself, let me see how much it would be to buy it. I thought to myself, this is an e-report. It's probably standardized for everyone, right? And it was like 29 quid for this, £30. I thought it was a bit excessive, but I thought, let me just look it up. So it gives you, after you've done the quiz, it kind of gives you a very brief explanation of your top trait. And it's weird because with these kind of quizzes, the thing that you kind of, if you think about is, if you have a scale of, inaccurate to accurate, a lot of the time you can choose the middle one. Like you literally sit on the fence basically. So you choose the middle option, whereas you kind of in the middle of inaccurate and accurate. So it's kind of, sometimes you think about that. So when I saw the report, I'm like, I'm not buying that. So I just basically I'd done a bit more research into what I got. So let's get straight to the point. Have I still got it up? Oh my god. So it says my personality type, my number, so basically the biggest one, well, two of them, they're basically both the same size, is Enneagram 3 and 5. So do you know what? Let's look it up. Report 5. So, oh god. This is getting quite deep. Like, I just realised this is literally just like getting personal. But let's go. Actually, let's start with number 3 and then 5. So number 3 is called the Achiever. And it's basically just about the drive to be successful. Oh god, what's this message? Just to be successful, I guess, and excel, which I'm not really doing at the moment, but I do want to. And it says basic fear is being worthless. The basic desire is to feel valuable and worthwhile. I think that fear one is quite true. Being worthless, for me, is not, kind of is, but it's more so not, achieving what I want to achieve, or not being, what's the word? Recognised, I'd say. Because you see these people working like really these like normal jobs, and they're like 50 years old or plus, and they've just been in the same position for the whole life. Or you have these people in like the same job for the whole life, and it's like, really, like, did you really not want to try something new? But I don't know. So yeah, I think that's kind of true. Being worthless / not achieving the best. Desire to feel valuable and worthwhile. I don't know. I'm not sure I fully agree with that. Actually, I think I do. To be valuable, I do want to feel valuable. I think I want people to know that, yeah, man, he knows his stuff. But again, I just don't know, because I feel like deep down, I want to just, I don't know, be a bit famous, I guess. I don't know, yeah. So let's look at types. So that's kind of a it's weird because on the website it gives you a really in-depth, but I can't be asked to go through that. So let's look at type 5. So type 5 as well, what I was looking at before. No, type 3, which is what I was talking about before. It gives you people who have the same kind of this is quite interesting actually. I'm just looking at this. What are some addictions? Working out to exhaustion. I don't work out. Starvation diets. I don't know. I've done a few of those, you know. Yeah, I've done a few of those. Workaholicism. I'm not a workaholic. Though to be fair, I have thought about bringing some work home with me to like do it after work. But while I'm working, they're very anti that, which is weird. But quite good. Excessive intake of coffee. Nah. Cocaine, steroids, or excessive surgery. Nah, it's not me. It's not me. Don't do that. So where's the part where it gives you a list of people who have this kind of same trait? Here we go. Examples. Augustus Caesar. Is it bad? I don't know who that guy is. Muhammad Ali. Oprah Winfrey. Yeah, that's quite good. Quite cool. O.J. Simpson. Okay. Elvis. Madonna. Whitney Houston. It's a whole bunch of names, but again, you know, these are just all a bunch of names, right? Will Smith, Kevin Spacey, Tom Cruise, Ben Kingsley. That's quite interesting. I mean, this is Jamie Foxx. There's a lot of basically actors, really, isn't it? A lot of actors. Okay, let's move on to type 5. So type 5 is... So 5s are alert, insightful and curious. They are able to concentrate and focus on developing complex ideas and skills. Independent, innovative and inventive. They can also be preoccupied with their thoughts and imaginary constructs. They become detached, yet high-strung and intense. Don't know what that means. They typically have problems with eccentricity, nihilism, what the hell, and isolation. At their best, visionary pioneers, often ahead of their time. So that sounds great, but let's be real, I don't think most people are like that. Basic fear, being useless, helpless or incapable. I have to admit, you know, I can't lie, I think that is quite true. More so, I can really say in terms of my job, what I'm doing at the moment, yeah, I mean, when I have a problem that I don't know how to fix, or I just don't even know where to start, it is a bit of like a fear, because I can't actually help. I can, you know, I can take a lot of time to think about it, but, you know, in a workplace, you really don't have much time to think. You have to kind of just do the work and have deadlines and shit like that. So yeah, I think that's quite true. So yeah, if I don't know how to resolve a situation and I'm required to solve that situation, I'm a bit like, oh shit, okay. Excuse me. Basic desire to be capable and competent. I think that's true as well, because, you know, I want to know the things, right? I want to get all the information to yeah, that's facts. Like, I do want to know shit. I want to know how to do different things. I want to know how to act. I want to create cool videos. I want to know how to edit movie scripts, random stuff like that. That's very true. Let's see some examples. Albert Einstein. Oh my god, there's a lot of... These are very smart people. I don't know. Oh, yeah, Stephen Hawking, Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg. Okay, maybe I'm not part of this group. I don't know. Addictions, poor eating and sleeping habits due to minimizing needs. Oh my god, what does that even mean? Minimizing needs. I don't know. Poor eating, that's true. And poor sleep. I've got good sleep though, so I can't really attest to that. Neglecting hygiene and nutrition. I'd say I'm pretty hygienic. Nutrition maybe. lack of physical activities, facts. What? Oh my god, what does that even say? Psychotropic drugs. What? Nah. But what the point I'm trying to get at is like, it seems cool. Oh shit, I'm even number 8, so I can actually see my 3 biggest segments. Let's see number 8. Some ASMR. The Enneagram personality 8. So this one's not as big, but let's see what it's about. The powerful, dominating type, self-confident, decisive, willful and confrontational. I don't know about that. Basic fear of being harmed. I mean, who's not fear of being harmed or controlled by others? I think control by others is kind of true. Yeah. Basic desire to protect themselves, to be in control of their own life and destiny. That is very true. I do like just being an adult and just, you know, if I want to quit a job, I can do it. I do like that. Yeah, I don't like having to ask for permission to do something. So that's kind of true. Basic desire to protect themselves. Oh yeah, I already read that. But isn't that everyone's desire to protect themselves? I don't know if it's just me being a bit weird, but who doesn't want to protect themselves? Examples: Winston Churchill, Oscar Schindler. That's quite cool. Martin Luther King, Pablo Picasso, Clint Eastwood. I just don't know. Tony Soprano, that's funny. I mean, when I read this stuff though, when I see all these names, I just don't know if I can really envision them all. Like, I don't know, maybe Serena Williams. God, I sound like I'm really bad at reading, but I'm not. Let's see what are some addictions. Ignore physical needs and problems, i.e. avoiding medical visits and checkups. Nah, I mean, if I have any issues, like I'm making stuff happen. That being said though, my dentist, I need to, I've phoned them up like 3 times and I can't seem to get through. So I don't know. Indulging in rich foods, yep. Alcohol, not really. Kind of, not really. Tobacco, no. What? Tobacco while pushing self too hard leads to high stress, strokes and heart conditions. No shit. Okay. So, what the whole point of this video is, I guess, do it. I've done these before, and I'm not gonna lie, they are pretty long-winded. Like, some of them can be like 6-7 minutes, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it does feel like a bit of a test when you just keep reading it and trying to find your answer. And in terms of like a strategy, again, my strategy was to not think about it too much and just, whatever my first thought was, just go with it. So whether that's, correct or not, I think there might be some truth in that, because I do see some similarities. But yeah, give it a try. It's called Enneagram, so it's Enneagram. It is free if you want to do it and get if you want to identify your numbers. But if you want to get the full report, you got to pay I think it's 30 quid or 20 quid. And yeah, man, I think, why not do it? One thing I do want to do is an IQ test, just because I feel like I've done them before, but I just don't know, how do you, who do you go to get an IQ test? I never understood that. Let me have a look. IQ test. IQ. I just don't know. Mensa. This looks. I've heard of Mensa. Maybe I'll do this, but I think go for it. I think it's quite good because it's not like this thing you're going to sell your data or information. But yeah, kind of funny thing about that. I was having a conversation with someone about just these apps basically tracking you, everything you do, and he said, well, do you really care about that? And I kind of gave the analogy of, if you had someone just following you or something, like a robot following you all the time, not causing you harm, but they can see where you are, they can see what you're looking at, how you feel, what you are ordering, let's say, what you're thinking, like, you feel a bit uneasy. And I feel like a lot of these companies are doing that. And to be fair, like companies like, YouTube, TikTok, like I didn't read it, but I watched videos of people looking at the terms and conditions of TikTok, and it's pretty bad. Like, it is pretty bad what they are doing with our data, and so have a look into it. But on the contrary, I do think that, look, these are free services, right? And I don't know who told or heard. I think I heard it from. I think it was Chamath Palihapitiya. He's like a I don't know what he is, like an investor, CEO, philanthropist. But he made the point that, look, these apps, they're free, and they are pretty good apps. Like people go back on it, right? And as a result, if it's a free if it's free, then what do you expect? Like, you can't expect them to also be able to keep your data safe. It's free for a reason, because they probably are doing some other stuff. So maybe there could be like a business model in the future where they could, you can, I think, some apps like YouTube Premium, but that's not social media, and they could in the future charge money so they can keep your data safe and basically not track everything you're doing. I don't know, maybe that's an idea, but that got really sidetracked. I was supposed to talk about thingy, but yeah, just do it, have a look at it, what do you think? And yeah, that's going to be it for today. Peace, I'm out.